We're doing it, guys. In-N-Out Burger. Double animal style, please.
Okay.
And French fries animal style.
Would you like a drink today?
Can I just get a water?
So double animal style, the animal fry and the water, correct?
Yes, please.
Would that be for here?
Yes.
Guys, that'll be told with 12, please.
12. Not bad. Double animal style, $6.35. Animal fry, $4.90. Water on the house, baby. Tax, 87 cents. Total is $12.12. Here in San Diego, seeing friends. Had to take advantage, guys. They don't have these in New York City. My only concern at this point is getting a seat. It's pretty packed in here. Should be up next here, guys. You guys are crushing it back there.
35, please.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Let me get you a fork.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Looks awesome. Let's go.
Guys, 41, 47, and 36, please. Would you like any Somebody's gonna stay with the baby.
We are at capacity here, guys. Let's take a look here. Animal style. Pretty cool touch. Based in New York, but I am here briefly and I had to check this out. Dude, I'm just gonna be talking to my camera, so I'm not talking to myself. Just wanted to give you a heads up. I'll give a rating on the fries and the burger shortly.
You here for the In-N-Out experience?
I am. I had it like twice in my life, but it's been, I don't know, 10 years. It's been a long time, and we don't have it in New York. You got Shake Shack, 7th Street Burger is like a really popular burger too.
But no In-N-Out.
No In-N-Out, man. Like the fries are just, they're not super hot. So that's just a heads up to you guys. If you like your fries piping hot, it's not that temperature. Apparently there's an off-menu strategy where you can order your fries crispy, well done. They're kind of known for these little cheat codes that you can do at the register. And she did give me a fork. So that's probably a common customer request, which makes sense looking at these animal-style fries right here. Fork highly recommended. Double is definitely the move. Apparently the standard trifecta, if you will, is a double animal style, fries animal style, and a milkshake. But I think this is sufficient calories that I didn't want to add a milkshake, or my day, maybe even my week, would be completely ruined. So just went with the water, which is free. I will say the burger is jam-packed. They did not go light on the pickles, the tomatoes, the sauce, the lettuce. It's kind of like the perfect amount of messy, I would say. Pretty fire first bite there, guys. I had a friend who years ago would bash the In-N-Out fries, make it his claim that they're not like that good. But initially I'm pretty into the burger. With fries, I'm not extremely blown away. The soggy factor, it's not really a characteristic you want associated with your fries. I like that the burger is self-contained, comes in this kind of wrap, which I kind of prematurely brought back. I should have kept it in the wrap and gradually, took the wrap off as I consumed it, but I learned my lesson. Tons of cheese on the fry. The burger lives up to the hype. There's no doubt at all. I guess I would compare it to if I had to compare it, maybe a Shake Shack, or it's not as thrown together and messy as 7th Street Burger, which is kind of like super popular in New York City right now. There's like a 7th Street Burger on every avenue, it seems. So I wouldn't say it's like that. It's much more clean than that. I'd say double's the way to go. I don't think I'd be fully as hype if it was a single bun. Not sure if I'm gonna continue too much further on the fries. For context, I'm not a huge cheese fry fanatic. So, just a heads up. If you're a cheese fry person, you might go nuts over these. I'd say I'd give the fries 6.1 on the fries. I'd say the burger's gonna be a lot better performing in terms of score. I also want to thank the two gentlemen when I sat down. Whenever I do this, I try to just share that I'm not a lunatic. It's all good. You're not going to be on camera. You're not going to be in the video. And they were both cool about it, which seems pretty in line with like branding of San Diego, where we are right now. I'm here because two of my best friends live in San Diego. Shout out to Dan and Anthony. We're going to hit up Redwood National Park this weekend. Never been there in my life. The three of us and another guy do an annual trip.
That's 4759, please.
Wow, they have a microphone here. We do an annual trip a lot of times to national parks. We've done Sequoia, Joshua Tree. This is the 10th year we've done this trip. And I'm just grateful because I think a lot of people like don't have groups that can do that longevity as life kind of changes with jobs and friends getting married and having kids. Shout out to those guys. The burger is awesome. It really lives up to the hype. I'm gonna crush this easily. Score for the burger. I'm gonna say 8.3. Very solid.
Look on your YouTube channel.
Oh, thank you so much. It's called Ambient New York. Yeah, nice talking to you. I felt weird because it was the only table left. And it's like a half a table where I guess 4 people could sit. So as you can see, it's in very close quarters. So originally sitting here and he was on a phone call. So I was like, I gotta find another place before I start shooting. This isn't gonna work. He got his food, came back, and then he relocated to this chair. And again, just had a conversation with him and told him what was going on. The staff is awesome. They are running around back there. People taking your order, big smile, very polite, and it seems like it's super efficient. And I'll say the drive-thru is crazy. We're right around lunchtime, like 12, 1-ish, and the drive-thru is like backed up for quite a while. So it might actually be a cheat code to come in and order in person, even if you plan on eating it elsewhere. All right, look at this. Outdoor seating. I discovered this a little too late, guys, but it's a pretty cool option too. Yeah, the drive-thru, super packed here. And smart, similar to like Chick-fil-A drive-thru. They have a employee here taking orders, but when I got here, this thing was wrapped around the parking lot and out to the main road. It's a special California edition, guys. San Diego edition of Ambient New York. And that was fun. It's about getting out of your comfort zone with these videos. I feel that it helps me with speaking. And I did a presentation to a group of like 40 people recently about the importance of online video for businesses and YouTube. And I just felt really great presenting. And I think this channel is a big part of that. And I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. So let me know what you want to see next. Maybe I'll do some Redwood National Park video. I'm not sure yet. I just want to like be present and enjoy that trip. So we shall see. Guys, thanks for joining. My name's Matt. This is Ambient New York, California edition. See you on the next episode.